Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today's reading is not going to be a typical pick a card reading, but more like a collective reading. And this reading is for you if you are at a phase in your life where you feel very lost, you feel very stagnant, and you have this feeling like life is being very unfair to you at this time. And no matter what you do, nothing seems to be going the right way. So, if you're experiencing this kind of a situation in your life, this reading is for you. And what we'll see here is that firstly, we're going to see what exactly you're going through. And obviously, this is going to be different for all of you. So, please take only what resonates with you. Secondly, we're going to see why you're experiencing these situations in your life and what exactly is happening behind the scenes of all of it for you. And lastly, we're going to get some one-to-one guidance or messages that the universe or your spirit guides wants you to know regarding this whole situation, and like how you can sort of deal with this at this time. So yes, without any further ado, let's get into our reading for today. Okay, so firstly, we're going to see what exactly you're going through at this time. And for your cards, we have here is the Death, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so looking at your cards, I feel like you're going through um, something that is very, very painful, something that has left you heartbroken, and it's something that you were not prepared for. Like death is a card that talks about ending. So something in your life is has ended very abruptly or is on the verge of ending, and you did not expect it or you did not foresee it, at least not in the way that it's happening to you at this time. The Five of Swords, this is a card that talks about betrayal. So perhaps for some this could be a relationship that has ended, and for others it could be something at your work where you just feel like you've been betrayed by your team, by your colleagues, by the people whom you trusted the most. And yeah, I feel like it's something that you just feel very powerless in this situation. You feel like you have no control over, and even though the Knight of Wands, this person is ready or willing to make things better. This person is ready to take any action that could make this situation better, but you feel very very stuck, and you feel like no matter what you do, you will end up making things worse, and or you'll end up just hurting yourself more, I feel. Because death is a card that death talks about a major change that is happening in our life, and it's something that no matter what we do uh, to sort of hold on to things, what is bound to happen will happen. If there is an ending that is meant to happen in your life at this time, it is going to happen. And the most sad part about this is, I feel like you feel like you're standing there and you watching your whole life falling apart, and you cannot do anything except watch it break into pieces. Your dreams, uh, everything that you hope for, your expectations, it's like everything in just that one instant, things have just shattered. Seven of Cups, this is talking about the dreams that you had, the hopes that you had, and now suddenly it's just, yeah, everything has fallen apart. When I tap into this energy, I feel an ache in my heart. That it's such a painful thing that you're experiencing at this time. And the saddest part about it is that sometimes you feel like you're the one to blame for. you feel like perhaps you are responsible for everything that is happening, or you don't deserve anything good in your life, and that is the reason why it's all happening. um, and it's hard. I feel like nothing is more miserable than just standing there and truly like watching things, watching things fall apart one by one, all of the dreams that you've had once, all of the hopes that you've had. For some, I feel like this is a relationship that has ended for you, and you had these dreams with this person. You had hope that you would one day, someday, marry them, have a family, um, and have your happy ending with them. But now the way things are happening, um, and it's something that you're not even able to fathom. It has happened so suddenly, and it's happening in a way that you truly did not expect it, and now it's just painful. It's you feel like someone has stabbed you in your heart, and yeah, you're just watching everything um, break into pieces, and it's the most painful thing, I feel like, what you're experiencing, because you trusted this person. You had so many hopes. You were so loyal to them. You did everything right on your part, and when such things happen, uh, it just, there is nothing to, I feel like there's nothing left for you to say, or to um, even like you're just at a point where you're not even able to process things. I feel you are not able to, yeah, you're not able to accept what is happening at this time, and there is still a little bit of hope in you, that where you feel like if it were on you, then you would have done anything to make things back, to sort of make things back to normal, or to improve things at least. But again, you feel very powerless. You feel like you cannot do anything, and as I said, if you even try doing something, you just end up hurting yourself more, because this is a death. This is not something that is in our control. This is it's a fated event that happens in our life, and no matter what we do, it's going to happen. And the only thing that we can do is to accept it, that it is what it is, no matter how painful it is, no matter how miserable we feel, no matter uh, how much hurt and grief and pain we have stored in our heart. But at the end, you just have to accept it. You just have to yeah, you just have to, it's like you have to accept this truth, despite the fact how much painful it is. If that relationship has ended, it has ended. There is no way things are, there is no, I feel like, hope in there to improve things. And I know that it hurts when we have built so many dreams in our mind, at one point where we have had so many hopes, and then um, seeing all of them break one by one, it's just the most painful thing that a person can experience. So yeah, I feel like this is the kind of situation that you are experiencing at this time. And as I said, when I even like tap into this energy, it hurts. It's um it's that feeling where you feel like choked in your throat. You're not able to speak anything. You just, everything, like there's so much all of a sudden happening that you're just not able to process things. um Five of Swords, as I said, this is a card of betrayal. So mainly it's like you're being betrayed by the person, or by the colleagues at work, or someone that you, or perhaps even your friends, or someone that you trusted the most. You were being so loyal and honest with this person, and you never in your wildest dreams thought that something like uh, this person can do to you. And now that the truth has been revealed, uh, it's, yeah, you have no words for it, and you are not able to process things. But I feel like, um, no matter how difficult things are, no matter how painful it is, you I feel like you just have to accept it. And yeah, I feel with the death card, as I said, it's a card that talks about ending, and with every ending there is a new beginning. So, and you are in the midst of that ending, so I feel you are in the darkest hour of the night, and you're not able to see anything. You're not able to um, see like what will happen now, and like you just feel completely heartbroken at this time. And it's painful. I know it's painful. It's the most terrible feeling that you're experiencing at this time. Especially, the worst part about this is that you at the end of the day, you feel like you're the one to blame. This person has played the tricks that he have played on you, or they have uh, uh, played on you. They, even though they are the one who betrayed you, they're the one who went behind your back, but still they have the guts to make you feel sad, like you're the one why this relationship did not work, or you're the one who just does not deserve this thing to work. And oh my gosh, I'm really sorry, but I feel like you're going through a very painful situation at this time, and I'm really sorry that you have to experience all of this. But as I said, sometimes it's life, and it sucks, and we cannot do anything but just stand there and watch everything, yeah, everything fall apart. Uh, yeah, so I feel like this is the kind of situation that you're experiencing. Mainly for most of you, it's betrayal. It's the dreams that you've had are being completely shattered by this person who went behind your back, and they just, um, yeah, and you're just not able to process things because how sudden everything has happened. You're not able to process things. So now we'll see why it's all happening, and what exactly is happening behind the scenes for you in this situation. So we have here is the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Star. Okay, so firstly, with the Wheel of Fortune, this was something that was fated. It was something that was bound to happen someday. And as I said, the things that are happening in your life at this time, you have no control over them. So no matter how hard you try to sort things out, or whatever you try to sort of hold on to things, I feel like these things are just meant to happen in the way they're happening. um, it's like the things that you were holding on to, um, were not in alignment with your highest good. I feel like, and I know that when you are in that midst of that change, in that ending, uh, it's not very easy for you to hear that, oh yeah, it was a fated thing and something better is awaiting you. But truly, at this time, you just need to have that little spark of hope in you. Do not let that faith in you die, because we have the star card here, and this is a card that literally talks about hope. It's a card that talks about having faith in that, even if it's difficult for you to find that spark of hope, but the universe is just asking you that you have to try, at least try finding that faith and hold on to it at this time. Because truly, when we have the star card here, whatever change that you are experiencing at this time, there are beautiful and magical things awaiting you on the other side. And I know it's impossible for you to believe in that at this time, especially the way things have just happened for you. It's difficult for you to believe that something good can happen for you, especially after everything that you have just experienced. But trust me when I say this, that you have reached the end of tunnel. The 10 of wands here indicates that all of the pain that you're experiencing, it's time for it to end. The burden that you've been carrying on for so long, thinking that you were the one responsible for everything that happened, and it's time to take that off. Know that whatever is happening was bound to happen. The universe is making it happen so that you could be aligned with something greater in your life. The Four of Wands here is a card of alignment. Those people, those relationships had to end so that you can come into alignment with the people, with the kind of love that you deserve in life. With you, uh, you were removed from that job so that you could find something more greater for yourself. The only reason why you are experiencing all of this, or why you had to experience these situations in your life, is because there, I feel like, and I know that this is very difficult for you to believe it at this time, but trust me, there is something greater waiting for you at the end of all of this. And this pain that you're going through, this, yeah, all of these things that have left you heartbroken, it is not in vain. um, these dreams did not fulfill because a bigger dream of yours is bound to happen. If I give you an example, then suppose you were in a relationship with someone for 5 years, and you had made all of these plans and dreams that you both will marry and you will have kids and you will live in a beautiful house with so many pets around, and all of these dreams that you've had. Um, and obviously that relationship has now ended, so you feel very devastated, and with that, it's an end of all of those dreams that you had. But a bigger dream for you, this was just something that you visualized with that person, but perhaps something bigger that you've always wanted is to be with a person that who loves you unconditionally, who appreciates you, who respects you, and that person was not right for you. And that is why the universe had to step in to end things. And now you will find a person who will actually appreciate you, you who will able to reciprocate the love that you're giving. Perhaps in your relationship before, it was always you the one who was going too hard to make things work, or you were the one who was always making the effort to work things out. I just saw 1111, so it's a big confirmation that you're meant for something big. Just have that spark of hope in you and know that truly something magical is on the way for you. If a relationship has ended in your life, it's because that person was not right for you. It's because you deserve someone who appreciates you, who loves you, who understands you, who gives you that sense of fulfillment, and who just makes you feel like you're the most special person. And those are the kind of things that will happen for you in this next chapter. With the death, as I said, with every ending there is a new beginning awaiting you, and this new beginning for you, or this new chapter of your life, is about you coming into alignment with things, with people, with relationships that are meant to stay in your life forever, that you deserve, the kind of love that you had always hoped for. That person with whom the relationship has ended, he was never in a position to provide you that love, and it was always you who was just making too much of an effort to make things work. But now you will come into a relationship where that won't be the case, where the love that you are giving, you will receive it back, perhaps even more. And that job that you had many high hopes, you worked so hard because you thought so that you would be promoted, and you would get a pay raise, and people, at least the least that you hoped for, that people would appreciate your work. And it did not work out because you deserve something great, and that opportunity will only come to you once you've left that old job. So you have the fate, you have the wheel of fortune card here. And firstly, know that and believe that the universe is working in your favor. Everything that you're experiencing, it's a part of your life journey, and it's life. There, of course, there are going to be days where you will be flooded with good things in your life. You will be blessed with magical things in your life, but there will also be days where you will have to go through these kind of painful experiences, and it's a part of life. And the reason why it all happens is because something greater is awaiting you on the other side. It's because you are because those things were not in alignment with your higher self, with your highest good, and now you are on your path towards something greater. And the end of this cycle, of this painful cycle that you've experienced, has come now. As I said, you are at the end of the tunnel, and a new dawn is about to rise for you, where there is so much beauty, there's so many blessings and happiness and abundance awaiting you that you cannot even imagine at this time. With the Queen of Cups over here, is that this means that whatever you're experiencing, because of this, you're attaining such high level of emotional stability, emotional maturity, that at a later stage in your life, such ups and downs would not affect your mental health so much. And you may not realize this at the time, but as you're experiencing that pain, as you're finding the strength, the courage to process things and to heal yourself from that pain, simultaneously you're becoming more emotionally mature. You're becoming more stable, more still, more calm, that anything further that happens in your life will not have that such drastic impact on your mental health. So you're trying, again, as I said, you may not realize this at the time, but it's happening for you simultaneously. You are becoming more emotionally mature. Um, you become, I feel like you're someone who is a healer, and for you, in order to heal others, I feel like you will first have to go through these kind of painful experiences so that you can reach that level of emotional maturity where, yeah, where you can help others in healing and processing things. You can help people understanding, and yeah, people will find a sense of calm in you whenever they will come to you to talk about their problems, to talk about things that they're suffering, that they are going through. They'll find a sense of calm in just talking to you. You have that powerful healing energy in you, and I feel at this time those powers in you are advancing, or they're becoming more strong as you try to, or as you find that courage to understand things, to process things, and to reach a level of acceptance where you you're ready to accept what has happened with you and what is happening with you, and you will find the courage where you will no longer blame yourself for all of this. So yes, I feel like behind the scenes, uh, it's a time where a lot is happening that you're not even able to realize at this time. But the one thing that I am seeing here, and the one thing that you need to know, is that you need to not let that faith in you die, and you need to find the courage to once again reignite the hope in you that you deserve something greater, you deserve something magical, and you will receive it when it's the right time. When you have processed all of these things, those things will come to you. So now we'll get some guidance from your spirit guides and the universe about what you need to know from them in this whole situation. And your first card here is letting go. So I feel like the time has come for you to, as I said, it's time for you to take off that burden that you've been carrying on for such a long time, and to just let go and flow with life. And it's difficult, you will have to make a lot of effort, but I feel like when sometimes we hold on to the pain and the 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 desire that we have to sort of or the wish that we have that uh, things were things go back to normal, it and and we know that it will not, um, and then the pain that we have to go through once again, that is a lot more difficult than letting go. So I feel like at this time you need to find the courage to let go of that pain, to let go of that burden, and take your time. You do not have to rush things through. You do not have to do it all in a short amount of time. Take your time to heal things. Take your time to process things, to find the courage in you to able to accept things for what it is now at this time, and to know that slowly you are moving towards something better in your life. So I feel like one thing here the universe is asking you is to trust in it and know that wherever life is leading you at this time, something greater and something magical awaits you there. And yeah, I feel like you need to surrender and just um, have that trust in you that you are on the right path, and perhaps the things that have happened, they were not meant to be in your life for a long time, and there was something the universe was trying to teach you in that. So no matter how difficult it is and how painful it is, I feel like one by one, step by step, whatever pace is comfortable to you, find that courage in you to let go of things and to heal yourself. Next we have here is abundance. So yes, as I was saying, that at this time you have no idea how much, like what beautiful things are waiting for you on the other side, whether it's beautiful connections, it's career opportunities, um, everything that you've always desired in your life or wished for in your life is on the other side of this situation that you're going through. And once you let go, once you surrender, once you find the courage to trust the universe, it's going to become so much more easier for you, and you will just find yourself effortlessly aligning with those things that are meant to be in your life. Like you will feel like you don't have to make any extra effort to uh, make things happen. You're just attracting beautiful things in your life just by trusting and by letting go of what no longer serves you. uh, we have here is ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So yes, again, this is with these mountains, I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that it's life, and sometimes there are going to be ups, sometimes there are going to be downs, and you just have to keep going forward. No matter how difficult things get, you cannot just quit. You cannot just uh, hold on to past and hope for things to uh, hope for things to get back to normal when something is not meant to be in your life. um, I'm going to read you this card from the guidebook because I feel the message there is more clear. And in the guidebook, it says that you can take a screenshot if you want. It says that the journey might be hard right now, but a great view awaits you. You most certainly can achieve your goal. However, you must continue forward through hard work and diligence. Do not give up. Even if it seems hard, keep going forward. Even if it sometimes seems that you're going up 3 steps and falling back 2, you're still getting closer to your goal. Sometimes you may need to take smaller steps, but do not stop. Every step takes you closer to the peak of the mountain. And when you arrive, the view will be spectacular. It will be worth all your hard effort. So, exactly. Um, you have not yet reached your destination. You are still in the middle, and there are, as I said, there are some days are going to be more difficult than the others. But even in those days, you have to find the courage in yourself to keep moving forward. Because what is awaiting you at the top of this mountain, or what is awaiting you at the end, is so much more worth it than everything that you're going through. It's when you reach your destination and you find yourself surrounded by all of that magic, you will realize that all of the pain, all of the difficulties that you've gone through were worth what you had to experience. And yeah, I feel like the universe just wants you to keep moving forward and to have that trust in you that it's all going to be worth it in the end. And your pain, your struggles, things that your difficulties and challenges that you're experiencing will not be in vain. And your last card here is resourceful. May you recover and rise again. So, yes, exactly. This is talking about you finding the courage in you uh, to stand back. You have fallen, and this time perhaps you have fallen a bit too hard than other times, but you have that courage in you to stand back and to move forward. And I feel like with this card it is talking about that you're in the midst of that storm, or in the midst of that, yeah, in the midst of that chaos that you're experiencing, and it's difficult for you to have faith. It's difficult for you to even think that you can go, that you can keep going forward. You just feel like giving up, and because you're at a point where you're not able to see things. It's just everything is so dark and everything is so blank for you at this time that you cannot imagine. You feel like this is it. But as I said, the storm will clear and you will rise again. A new dawn is about to happen, is about to rise for you. And you're at the darkest hour of night, and when the morning happens, you have no idea what beautiful things and what magical things are awaiting you. So just hold on to that faith and hope in you, and trust. Make an effort to trust the universe. Make an effort to rise again, to stand up and to keep moving forward, because you deserve better things in life. And the universe will provide you. If some things have not worked out, if some dreams have fallen apart, something better is on your way. Something more greater is on your way that will happen to you, that will happen for you when you let go of, when you surrender, when you trust, and you find the courage to just keep moving forward. Even though it is difficult, even though it is painful, but just keep moving forward, because as I said, what's awaiting for you on the other side is so worth it. And it's not the end for you. You haven't reached your destination yet. You have big dream. You deserve something big in your life. You will see your dreams getting fulfilled, and perhaps not in the way that you thought, but in something more magical and in some more greater way. So just let go, and as I said, find the courage to keep moving forward, because you deserve better things, and you will receive all of them. And it's hard for you to imagine this at the time, but it is the truth. It is something that you need to accept, and you need to know it's that beautiful things will happen in your life, and you deserve them. Every bit of that magic that is about to happen for you, you deserve it, and so much more. So this was your reading. I hope this resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. And if it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.